That's why I want to focus on the right side, because I believe that if we get our minds right, a lot of things in our lives can be right. You see what I'm saying? You'll find your husband right, you'll find your wife right, you'll find your car right, you'll find your bank account right, you'll find your job right if your mind is right. That's what I believe, is what I'm saying. So we gotta get our mind right, guys. That's what I'm saying. So the power of the mind, as long as our mind is stable, or as long as our mind is able, we are able. That's what I'm saying. As long as your mind say left, we will go left. It's not if or but or maybe. As long as our mind say go right, we will go right. You see what I'm saying? If your mind is not right, you will love, but you will hurt yourself because your mind is not right. So you gotta get your mind right, guys. That's what I'm saying. You gotta get your mind right. So that's what we're talking about, your mind. Eh? Wagwan, my people. Hope everyone is good and not evil. Anyways, my people, if it's your first time here, please, this is Rudwin here. No need to fear. If you're not my enemy here, please leave a comment here, like here, subscribe here, welcome here, and I'll have a lot more videos coming here. And Rude. Alright, so what I'm going to talk about here tonight is very, very important. You see what I'm saying? What I'm going to talk about tonight is more important than the internet. It's more important than the government. It's more important than your relationships. It's more important than your money. It's more important than a lot of things. So please stick around. You see what I'm saying? If you get the thought right now that, what the hell, this guy crazy? What the hell could be more important than the government and all that? It's even more important than your life. Is this guy crazy? What's more important than my life? Is what I'm saying. That's what we're gonna talk about. So I'm saying, so enough, rude spec and welcome. All right, so let's get to it, my people. So let me break it down right away. I'm gonna talk about the power of your mind. Without your mind, nothing exists. I mentioned similar stuff in my previous video, how Rude Wayne started rich living. You see what I'm saying? So you have left side of the mind and right side. So yeah, left side, right side. You have evil, you have good. You have good and evil, all right? But I'm not gonna talk about the evil side of anyone's mind. I'm gonna talk about the power of the good side. Whenever you apply good, whenever you apply right. You see what I'm saying? Power of the right side of your mind. I'm not gonna talk about the power of the evil side. I'm gonna talk about the power of your good side, your right side. You see what I'm saying? So now it makes sense, right? Without your mind, this internet, because everything started from the mind. Without the mind, there's no such thing as the internet. Without the mind, there's no such thing as even a word named the mind, because we created the word mind to identify this thing that create thoughts to be possible, this thing that makes things organized, that help us to make decisions. You see what I'm saying? So all these words I'm using, without the mind, we won't be able to even create these words to reason. We won't be able to reason. You see what I'm saying? We won't be able to do nothing. We won't be able to even have a smartphone sitting in front of our smartphone right now. You on my YouTube channel looking at me. Without the mind, nothing else, works. Without the mind, is what I'm saying? So I want to talk a lot about the right side of the mind. A lot of people are on the wrong side of the mind, so they do wrong things. You see what I'm saying? People on the right side of the mind, they do right things. You see what I'm saying? So I want to talk about that. So the right side of the mind, like if you don't do anything right, like if your mind is wrong, you do stuff wrong. And please leave a comment, guys. Let me know what's up. That's what I'm saying. And the reason why I want to touch this topic tonight is because I've seen a lot of people be doing some. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So the right side of the mind create a lot of right things to happen. As everything started here. The reason why God created us with our head up here, our mind up here, is a symbol of dominance. It's a symbol to say, all right, I am the head. I am the decision maker. You see what I'm saying? And if you're a decision maker, is not working, baby. It's a problem. Your decision maker have to be working. Your creation have to be working. We create the life we live. I created sitting down here right now with this Red Bull. You see what I'm saying? Drinking this Red Bull and talking to you about them. I created that. We created our own reality. We created our own reality. You see what I'm saying? So I want to talk a lot about that. You see what I'm saying? So please, my people, let's not forget the power of our mind. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to elaborate a lot on the right side though. Without your mind being right, you won't go to church right. Without your mind being right, you won't go into a relationship right. A matter of you won't even get in a relationship. Without your mind being right, you won't even know how to choose a relationship. You won't even know to choose the right person because your mind is not right. You see what I'm saying? Without your mind being right, you won't go to work right. You see what I'm saying? You won't put on your clothes right. You won't cook the food right. You see what I'm saying? Without your mind being right, you won't even sleep right. You won't spend your money right. You won't do nothing right. That's why I want to focus on the right side, because I believe that if we get our minds right, a lot of things in our lives can be right. You see what I'm saying? You'll find your husband right. You'll find your wife right. You'll find your car right. You'll find your bank account right. You'll find your job right if your mind is right. That's what I believe. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta get our mind right, guys. That's what I'm saying. So the power of the mind, as long as our mind is stable, or as long as our mind is able, we are able. You see what I'm saying? As long as your mind say left, we will go left. It's not if or but or maybe. As long as our mind say go right, we will go right. You see what I'm saying? If your mind is not right, you will love, but you will hurt yourself because your mind is not right. So we gotta get your mind right, guys. That's what I'm saying. You got your mind right. So that's what we're talking about, your mind. Let me give you a quick story, right? Like when I was a teenager, I had a mindset of fighting. I used to fight a lot. I didn't even finish high school, but that's another story. I used to fight a lot because in my mind, fighting and winning was the way. You see what I'm saying? Fighting was the way I'm gonna get the girls, the way I'm gonna get respect and everything. And then my mindset started to change. My mindset, see again, mind. I started to learn about education, and I started to learn about separation from other people that are not, trying to achieve positive goals. People, so I'm saying I started to learn about money power, having businesses. I see some of my friends' parents, like this particular time I was involved. I got in trouble with this particular guy, right? And I went and I got my gang, yada yada, and then this guy went and he got his authority. His relatives was, in authority, police officers and shit. I was like, woo, you know what I'm saying? So I had the wrong mindset. I had a mindset thinking that because I have some boys, I could win anything. But many of you know what I'm trying to say right here. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have the right mindset, because I know a lot of dudes out there, they don't have the right mindset. They think that because they can fight, then it's all right. But if you don't have a business, if you're not important, if you do not have values, you're nobody. It's true. It's the truth. If you're not valued to society, you're nothing. So I learned that lesson because I changed my mindset and I realized I have to become of value in order to be somebody, be something, in order to win. It's not fighting that make you win. Physically, you see what I'm saying? Unnecessarily, you see what I'm saying? But it's value, you see what I'm saying? So in anything you do, guys, you gotta get your mind right, you see what I'm saying? So that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the mind. That's what I'm saying. Get your mind right. Mind is a powerful thing. Without your mind right, nothing will be right. You see what I'm saying? You won't even know how to fly a kite if your mind is not right. You won't even know how to please her tight or please her right if your mind is not right. You see what I'm saying? No matter how tight you are, girl, you won't keep him, girl. You won't keep him, girl, because your mind is not right, girl. All right, my people. So I know I said a lot. Yep. Because I'm not spitting things out of my mind. You see what I'm saying? So I hope you guys find some valuable things. But the main thing right here, because this is a big topic, and this topic could go on and on and on and on and on. This one, because it's a mind, and the mind is unlimited. There's a lot of power in the mind. It's unlimited. That's what I'm saying. So when you talk about power, you talk about unlimited stuff. That's what I'm saying. So I hope this video has been very good. That's what I'm saying. Has been something of value to you. All right. So whenever you wake up tomorrow, just always remember: get your mind right, and everything will be right. Get your mind alive, you stay alive. You see what I'm saying? Your mind is the one that makes decisions. You see what I'm saying? Everything starts from here. Your mind decide, all right, am I gonna lift this fist or am I gonna let it go? Am I gonna love or am I not gonna love? But your mind is the ruler. That's what I'm saying. Always remember that. Get your mind right. That's what I'm saying. I see a lot of people out there, they're suffering just because your mind is not right. That's what I'm saying. Your mind is not right. Okay? So, enough root spec, my people. Please leave your comments. That's the reason. Let's talk some more about this. Let me know what's up in the comments. You see what I'm saying? After you change your mindset, what happened? The thing is, you got so many people out there, like, they know that the answer to a lot of their problems are right there. But they can't get their bank account right because their mind is not right. You see what I'm saying? They can't make a decision right because their mind is not right. So there are a lot of people out there just need to get their mind right. Like, I've seen friends, families, associates, not doing things right because their mind is not right. That's what I'm saying. So, regardless of anything that I say, guys, right here tonight, just always remember that just get your mind right. And if you try to lock, sometimes our mind gives us thoughts. You don't choose thoughts. Your mind gives you thoughts. Your mind is like a lot of information that's running around. You have to choose. But if you keep messing up, like if you keep your mind always try to reason with you. You know how you to be like, should I do this? Should I do that? You need to be selective and you know that, all right. So even if you choose something, if you choose, say, all right, should I get a flour? Should I get a rice? And then you get the flour, but then you went home and you feel the rice. What I'm trying to say here, learn from your mistakes, because your mind is also store information, store lessons, store experience. But some people, because your mind ain't right, they keep getting flour. And your mind is like, okay, you chose to get the flour, but you wanted rice. So next time you go, you get rice. But some people go back over and over and keep getting flour. Get your mind right, okay? Have a good night. Road. And people, if you hear this slang anywhere else, that's my slang. Road. It means one love. It means thumbs up. That's what it means. That's where it's coming from. All right, my people. See you in my next video. All right. Enough love, enough root spec.